Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Got a very nice travel trailer we're going to review today. This is a pre-owned 2019 Cherokee Gray Wolf Limited 29 TE by Forest River. I guess you better write that down. That's a lot to remember right there. But this is a 36.5 foot long travel trailer. I believe the dry weight was like 7,300 pounds. It has a slide out. Guys, this is a really nice family model. It's got a front queen bed. It's got a rear bunk room with 3 bunks. Got an outdoor kitchen with an upgrade refrigerator. Pretty neat layout, guys. Really nice camper. It's $24,900. Really great price. When this thing hits RV Trader in a couple of days, it will be the lowest price because there's several on there. But this will be the lowest price 2019 Gray Wolf Limited 29 TE on RV Trader by thousands. So expect it not to be on the market for very long. Let's look around it, guys. Like I said, 36.5 feet long. It does have a power tongue jack on the front. Does have a power awning. Got part of the limited package you do have, of course you can't see it right now, it does have LED lights on the speakers, the undercarriage in the awning. Does have, which I believe somebody's added this, an upgrade side-by-side outside refrigerator. It's got a cooktop that slides out. Obviously they did most of their cooking out here, but pretty neat. And big old refrigerator and freezer, especially for an outdoor. Plus you still got your indoor. You do have a flip down tray on the back, so you can put you a cooler, a generator, firewood, or whatever you want to put there. I do have the AC running. I've had the AC running for a little over 2 hours. I turned it on about 2 o'clock. It's 4:20 now, 4:25, and done a fairly good job considering it's 90 degrees outside and heat index of 97, and we're sitting out here in a gravel parking lot with no shade. So it's actually done a very, very good job cooling it off. This is actually a big camper. It does have 30 amp electrical service, which I am hooked into now by shore power. Big super slide, 36-inch deep. Got an outside shower, 6-gallon water heater. Dual axle, of course. You can see, guys, the finish, the striping, the colors. Hot. But everything looks good. Gutter's working good. That's condensation from the AC. I mean, it's so hot. I mean, just rubbing against that thing almost burn you. Really neat camper, guys. It really is. Double 30-pound bottles, deep cycle battery in the front. It's under NADA. It's pretty much got every package you can get on it. It does have the base camp package, the campfire package, and of course the limited package. And that's not included because NADA, it was like $26,000 with no options added. You know, those packages add a lot of value to it. So it's pretty much got everything you can add to it. And one thing we got to do to it, for some reason, the previous owners removed the screen. I'm going to have somebody replace that for you. In fact, I've already sent a text to one of my carpenters to do that. And I believe she is supposed to try to do it the next day or two. So step inside and whoo, that air feels awesome. I mean, wow. And granted, if I turned this air on last night and it ran all night and cooled it off, it'd probably be another 10-12 degrees cooler in here. You know, when you turn the air on when it's that hot outside in the middle of the day, you know, it's going to take it all day to get caught up. But it would have been, you know, 10-12 degrees cooler if I turned it on last night and let it run all night. But still, it feels great in here. Got some blue LED lights over the slide out, give it a nice little glow. You got a sleeper sofa down here, large table booth that makes a bed, refrigerator, 8 cubic foot, RV refrigerator freezer runs off propane or electric, and it is, the freezer part's cold. Refrigerator is actually starting to cool off, just needs a few more hours to get caught up. 3-burner stovetop, got an oven, microwave, Greystone. This may be, nope, just an over-the-range or just a regular microwave. Countertops look great, got the thermofoil countertops. Got a skylight, which I've got closed off right now, trying to cool it off. But you do have a skylight in here to let in some natural light. I'm just trying to cool this thing off. Bunk room, you've got 3 bunks. Some storage, you've got a fold-away ladder. Place for a TV if you wanted to add one. Or add one yourself, of course. Place on the wall for a larger TV if you wanted to put one in here. Big pantry. Got a lot of storage in here for a travel trailer. We're going to walk toward the front, and to the right is your master bathroom, of course, your only bathroom. You do have an entry door going to the outside, so and if your kids just need to duck in here and use the bathroom, they can duck in, duck out without tracking up the camper. Got a nice stand-up shower, skylight, RV toilet, vanity area over here, medicine cabinet, plus a door to the bedroom and a fantastic vent fan. Thermostat for your heat and air right here on the wall. And your front bedroom has got a Queen Island bed. Oh, it feels good in here. Guess because it's been shut down. Sorry about that. Man. Pretty nice bedroom. Storage underneath the bed. Of course, you can hang a TV on this wall right here if you wanted to. It's never had one, but you could certainly add one yourself if you wanted to. I'm gonna sit over here next to this AC, turn that cool jet on. Y'all pardon 1 second, my phone's going crazy. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take an important phone call. Pretty nice camper, don't you think? Great floor plan. This is something that is kind of a versatile floor plan because the way the bunk room just kind of shuts off by itself. You can use that for a humongous storage room. If you don't need the sleeping, that would make a monster interior storage for somebody looking for something like this, say a couple to live in or take a long-term RV trip in. You could put a lot of stuff in there for storage. Those bunks would make great shelves, and use the rest of it for living space. So this can be a couple's camper, a family camper. It can be a number of different floor plans to suit your needs. So it's clean. I don't guess there's any carpet. There's just a little bit of carpet underneath the table booth right here. That's it. It's a nice unit. $24,900 for 19. That's not a misprint, guys. If you go on RV Trader, this is the lowest price, 19. Cherokee Limited 29 TE on there, or Cherokee Grey Wolf Limited by thousands. And brand new, these things are anywhere from mid-30s to low 40s. $24,900 while it lasts. If you bought this thing brand new in 19 and paid money down and all that stuff, you couldn't afford to sell it for this price by the time it got to 2009. By the time I got the age of this 19. I mean, you'd probably still owe low 20s on it. Or I mean, you still owe at least upper 20s on it. But I got it for $24,900. We'll trade, haggle-free firm for that $24,900 price. We're going to rescreen that door for you. We'll guarantee the slide out to work, guarantee the roof air to work, both refrigerators to get cold. We guarantee the water systems to work, make sure there's no plumbing leaks, faucets work, toilet. Make sure water heater works and your water pump. We'll check and make sure tongue jack works, of course, steps work, and everything else we leave as is. You know, like I always say, keep our prices down. We can have the lowest one online in the country, lowest priced one in the country for the year, make, and model. We leave the Mickey Mouse stuff to the future owner. We take care of the major stuff that costs you the most money. If it doesn't work, we take care of, and the stuff that can ruin your camping trip, if it doesn't work, we take care of. You know, which everything I've touched so far works, but let's just say this light right here didn't work. That's not going to ruin your camping trip. Your refrigerator not working can ruin your camping trip. We make sure that works, but if you got to replace a light or a light bulb, that's not going to ruin your camping trip. If you've got a drawer out of track, which that one's not, but I'm just using that for an example, that's not going to ruin your camping trip. If your slide out doesn't work, that can ruin your camping trip. We make sure it works. If you have a receptacle not working, that's not going to ruin your camping trip. If you turn your water on and you've got no water pressure or no hot water, that can ruin your camping trip. We make sure that doesn't happen when you pick it up. So you see where I'm going with this. Any kind of camper you buy, guys, you're going to do work on it. Doesn't matter if it's used, it's new, doesn't matter the brand name, what you paid for it. That's just part of owning a camper. You're always going to do three things when you own any kind of camper, motorhome, fifth wheel: new, used. Doesn't matter if you spent 25 grand, 250 grand, or $2.5 million on it. You're either going to be doing one of these three things or paying somebody to do one of these three things: repairs, maintenance, or upkeep, or all three of them. I mean, you're going to be doing that constantly. Every time you take one out, you're going to find something you're going to either want to repair, or maintenance you got to do, or upgrades. Believe me, I've got 25 plus years of experience as an RVer. I don't just review RVs, guys. I'm an RV owner, have been for decades. I'm speaking from many, many years of experience, and I try to do as much of my own work as possible. And I know that's just part of owning one. This is not a cheap hobby. And and trust me, I've had some great RV memories, and I'm going to continue to have those great memories and make new ones. But you've always got behind the scenes repairs, maintenance, and upkeep, or upgrades that you got to do to make those new memories. And if somebody tells you different, they're lying to you. And that's just, I'm not just trying to sell you an RV like everybody else on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you the truth about it. If you're one of them that thinks you can buy one of these and never do anything to it, or never have to pay anybody to repair one, you're sadly mistaken, guys, because that's not possible. You can buy a 2022 model, spend whatever amount of money you want to spend. That's never going to happen. So please keep that in mind. And especially if you're going to be living in one, you've got to know how to do basic repairs yourself, because you can't always let something sit on a dealer's lot, especially if you're living in it for weeks or months, for a repair that you can do yourself in just a few hours. I mean, it just doesn't make sense while you're out of a place to live. And I know a lot of people are buying these things to live in. Hey, I get it. Real estate prices, probably the highest we'll ever see in our lifetime. People are selling their homes, buying campers to live in, living in the campers, keeping the money they sold their homes for until the real estate market crashes, then buying a house like they sold for half what they sold theirs for, and walking away with a smile on their face. Hey, I get it. I don't think I haven't thought about that as myself. But I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that's what everybody's hoping happens. And probably will, but there's no guarantee. But, so I'm not encouraging you to do that. I'm just saying that's a possibility. And I know a lot of people are doing that. So, but always do your homework. And of course, guys, we do offer, and we've got a camper like this for $24.9. We offer delivery service, $2 a loaded mile one way. If you need it, we have financing available with approved credit and down payment. If you want to know the latest information about that, give us a call at 706-965-7929. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Check out this unit. Really, really nice camper. I don't think you're going to be disappointed in it. Yeah, it is used. It has been used. It's 4 years old, but it's a whole lot less than the new one, and it's less than the other ones on the internet, the same year, make, and model. It's a good buy. I don't charge fees. like other dealers do. You know, the dealers can charge thousands of dollars in dock fees, prep fees, get ready fees, freight fees, and all that. Guys, all we charge is applicable sales tax. Plus, and if you want it delivered, it's $2 a loaded mile one way. I mean, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. Haggle-free firm price. Like I said, we only cover the major systems. You'll need to come inspect it yourself, see what works and what doesn't. Or hire a third-party inspection service, guys. And if you got questions about that, give one of my salespeople a call. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Stay tuned for some more videos. Probably won't do any more today, but tomorrow I'll try to do 1 or 2. Saturday, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Depends on how busy we get. But thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. And look forward to seeing you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.